Hello everybody, my name is Alex, and in today's video I want to talk about the Ethiopia Civ coming to Civ 6. Now on Friday, they tweeted out that we'd be getting more information on this expansion pack on Monday, which for me was kind of a surprise. I expected it to be later in the month when we found stuff out, so I've had a weekend where I've kind of had to put a lot of time in on Friday to editing the collab with Broyar. Go and check that out. We talk about the Secret Societies game mode and what that could be. And also getting this video out. So I had to rush it a bit. It's not the full predictions I usually like doing, but yeah, I thought I'd just talk about what I'm expecting because I know people do enjoy it. So what is Ethiopia? Well, today Ethiopia is a country in East Africa with a very long history. The Great Rift Valley cutting across central Ethiopia has long been considered the birthplace for human development and has been the home of empires dating back centuries. So Ethiopia has a very rich history. But I think what most of us Europeans at least, and probably people in the West know Ethiopia for, is that it was the kind of one of the only countries in Africa to retain its independence from colonization for many years. It was only 1935 with the Italian invasion by Mussolini that it actually sort of got colonized, so Ethiopia stayed strong against European interference for a very long time. Now this is important because when Ethiopia was last in Civ in the last Civ game, Civ 5, that was reflected. Ethiopia's kind of defensive traits, its ability to protect itself, was represented in the fact that they received plus 20% combat bonus when fighting units from a civilization with more cities than Ethiopia, which made them particularly defensive, made them difficult to occupy, to take, and I have a feeling, as I'll talk about in a second, that could be seen in Civ 6 as well. Another thing to say on that is that their unique unit, the rifleman replacement, the Mehal Safari, I may have pronounced that wrong, as usual, I always pronounce something wrong, that got 30% combat bonus when fighting in the capital, and this bonus sort of gradually fell away the further from the capital you went, but as you can see, lots of defensive bonuses for keeping your civ safe from enemy occupation. So bearing that sort of stuff in mind, and also taking into account other research I've done, I just want to make a few predictions or a few things maybe I'd like to see Ethiopia have in Civ 6. So the first thing is that just as the Mayans, I think Ethiopia could be another civilization to play tall. I really can see the defensive bonuses, you know, things like the having a bonus against civs with more cities bonus, having that defensive bonus, and maybe even a defensive bonus against civilizations with their capital on a different continent. Obviously, Ethiopia managed to fend off and not get colonized by Europeans, which you could reflect in the game in that way. I think this will almost certainly as well be accompanied by something which can give Ethiopia victory. So I think there'll be benefits to playing tall, I think there'll be defensive bonuses, but you also need a way to win the game, you need a good focus. And the focus for this, I think, could be religion. Now in Civ 5, Ethiopia's unique building was the stele or stele or whatever. You know, I'm really bad at pronunciation as we all know. This replacement for the monument offered an early bonus of faith, which was very useful to establishing an early religion and pursuing a religious victory. So maybe Ethiopia once again, just as they did in Civ 5, could go down the religious route of things, maybe have a special unique religious district, something that gives bonus religion, or bonus faith even, sorry, for playing tall. So the bigger population in a city, maybe there's an exponential faith bonus, stuff like that, and also maybe housing and additional amenities to keep your cities happy. The housing would be particularly important if you are going to play tall, because as we know, housing can become a bit of a nightmare when your cities grow. One other kind of direction I can see them taking Ethiopia in is something to do with culture. Now, I would have loved to have done more research on this, but I want to obviously get the video out prior to the announcements and stuff. But I think culture, Ethiopia has had a very long history and has a pretty diverse culture, so they might embrace that, they might embrace faith, but I definitely think it will be one of those two where Ethiopia will be aimed. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe because I'll be covering lots of Civ content going forward. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel if you have enjoyed. Share this video with a friend, and if you want to check out that podcast, click on the video in the box below. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex, and I will see you in another video soon.